for this problem, I am going to go with my chart, values for n, and if it's a Taylor series, it would go to infinity, but a Taylor polynomial, we'll cut it off when the degree is 4. And then, I didn't tell you the function. Find the Taylor polynomial of f of x equals e to the x, right there, of degree 4, where the polynomial is centered around x equals 2. So there's n, f of x is e to the x, and then I need to find, well, this column would be the derivative of my function, and then I need to find f, the nth derivative at a, which is 2. So I'll do n is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and since I'm doing a Taylor polynomial, I'll just worry about it up to 4. So what's the 0th derivative? E to the x. What is the first derivative of e to the x? E to the x. The second derivative is e to the x. The third derivative is e to the x. And the fourth derivative is e to the x. So the first, or rather, f at 2 is e squared. What's f prime at 2? It's e squared. F double prime at 2 is e squared. F triple prime at 2 is e squared. The fourth derivative at 2 is e squared. So we're doing I'm going to use a formula for Taylor series, but it's the Taylor polynomial. And this is going to be it'll be f at 2, which is e squared, over 0 factorial times x minus 2 to the 0th power. That's the first term. The second term is the first derivative at 2, which is e squared, over 1 factorial times x minus 2 to the first power. The second term is e squared over 2 factorial times x minus 2 to the second power. The third term is e squared over 3 factorial times x minus 2 to the third power. And then the fourth term is e squared over 4 factorial times x minus 2 to the 4th power. So there's the Taylor polynomial of degree 4 of y equals e to the x, centered at 2.
The polynomials, they always include 0? They always include 0?
Well, that would be your constant term on the polynomial.
Okay.
And sometimes that might be 0, but there's the constant term. I wrote this out so you can kind of see how I'm plugging everything in. But the first term is going to be what? E squared. And then the second term is e squared times x minus 2. The third term, and so you can see what's happening there. Now I want to plug this into the graphing calculator, and I want you to compare this to what I got previously when I did the Taylor series centered at 0.